Hi Leo, this is going to be a twin flame reading for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for June 2019. So let's get started. Oh, actually, before I do, if you'd like to win a free reading, information is going to be in the description box below. If you would like to win a free reading, information is going to be down in the description box below. If you would like to book a private paid reading, information is going to be down in the description box below. And if you would like to check out my bracelets, which are on Etsy, information will also be down below. Alright, let's get started, Leo. See what the situation is with your twin flame and what's going to happen in June. Oh wow, okay, so a lot of cards came out. There's a very heavy energy already that I'm sensing. Very, very heavy energy. So we've got the Nine of Cups and we've got Death, which is all about an emotional transformation that is taking place. But it's also a rebirth and the starting of a new cycle. Death is ruled by Scorpio. Scorpio is very intense, so this transformation is going to be very, very intense. It's going to be big, is what I'm seeing. Now, for a lot of you, I am sensing that there is this very dark energy over you right now where you feel very much so. A lot of you probably can't sleep or you're dreaming about certain things and it just makes you feel awful. It's not nice, not a fun sort of energy whatsoever. So for sure, for a lot of you, there is this very deep energy, very, very dark. It's consuming you. It feels like a lot of emotional baggage, a lot of emotional trauma perhaps. And this is related to your twin flame. So I do see that, whatever the situation is with your twin flame, a lot of you are going to be trying to close out a cycle. What I'm also seeing is that, this cycle is going to be in relation to much more of your healing. This transformation is going to allow a lot of you to be able to heal yourselves. Now, what I'm seeing is that when you heal yourselves, I'm seeing this Knight of Swords, which indicates that this twin flame of yours, it's your counterpart, is going to come back around, and this is going to happen because of a huge cycle you've closed. And what's going to happen is you're going to go from this Nine of Swords energy, which is not fun, not great whatsoever, going to go through that big transformation with Death, which is going to allow you to become much more of yourself. You're going to feel much more in your power. You're going to be much more vulnerable with your emotions. You're going to feel much more better within yourself, so you're going to go from this energy here to this, and this is very, very powerful. So again, there's that emotional transformation that we're seeing take place, acknowledging all of this baggage or things that have just built up in the situation and releasing your emotions. The Star card. Star is ruled by Aquarius, it's air energy, but it's also about releasing a lot of that emotional energy, making yourself the focus. This star shines the brightest out of all the other stars. It's about really embracing yourself, focusing on yourself, but releasing those emotions and being in tune with yourself. So that's what I'm seeing here, is that a lot of you are going to go through quite an emotional transformation of wanting to start a new cycle. Now, I see your twin flame is going to come back around because you've lifted your energy, you've lifted your vibration, and in the spiritual world, when that happens, your twin flame can sense a huge shift, and what this allows is for them to then, in that energy, go, wait a second, things are different, and all of a sudden the energy and everything just shifts, it just changes, and it's like a 180. So I see them rushing back in. Now it's your decision with this Judgment card as to whether you choose to want to be with your twin flame or not. A lot of you have a choice to make in June. Remember, this comes after this emotional transformation that just fell down, this emotional transformation that has taken place. Your energy is going to affect everything. So try and work hard on yourself. Try and release and let go and just be the best version of yourself. Focus on yourself and your emotional state, your physical state, your mental state, your spiritual state, all of your states. Try and, really focus and fixate yourself onto those things, because this transformation is going to help things move forward in your life, but also it can allow your twin flame to come back in as well. We've got the Nine of Cups, which pretty much just clarified what I was saying with this Knight of Swords. So this is them coming rushing back in with communication. They feel the shift with this air energy, especially with the Star card. The Knight of Cups here is about offering your cup, offering, emotions, offering, love to you, confessing. So this is them coming towards you after you've done all of this work on yourself. And the Judgment card here is about making that decision. You have a decision to make. All right, that's way too many cards, but we can all see that the Chariot is on top, and so we're going to take the top card. I'm not going to look at the rest of the cards. I'm just going to do it on the side. All right. All right, so we have the Chariot. Yeah, that was like literally a whole pile of cards, and that is just way too many for the reading. It's literally like, what, a fifth or a quarter of the deck? It's way too much. So we've got the Chariot, which means things are moving forward. Not only moving forward in your life in terms of this transformation that's going to happen, but also moving forwards in terms of this connection. It allows this person to come back in again when you're at a much higher vibration. Again, it's your choice as to whether you will, you might be so strong that you don't want this twin flame in your life. But for some of you, it's going to allow them to come in. It's going to allow for a reunion to happen, or a union to happen. But I'm seeing this as someone from your past, so most likely a reunion to happen. And I'm seeing potential for marriage, commitment, stability, security, because the Hierophant is ruled by Taurus, the Chariot is ruled by Cancer. These are both very loving and nurturing energies. So for the Chariot, you may go on a trip with them, you may go out with them, you may go somewhere with them. The Chariot is about things moving forward, progressing. Knight of Cups is about moving forward. Knight of Swords is also about movement. There's a lot of movement. This is stagnant, very, very stagnant, but here we see some movement, which allows things to happen. Again, more movement, but this is fast movement in the direction, in the right direction, the sort of direction that you want things to go in. And the Hierophant, is about stability, commitment, marriage, tradition. So that's what I'm seeing. Magician, another major arcana. We've got so many major arcanas. 5, I reckon, no, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. Big energies, big shifts. Magician is all about the law of attraction. It's about manifesting things. You have the ability to manifest a situation with your twin flame. It's rare sometimes that I see that, but in this case I'm seeing that if you want your twin flame to bounce back around, come back to you, you have to seriously work on yourself, but you cannot have the intention that you just want them. You have to have the intention of bettering yourself and wanting the best for yourself and moving into a place where you're able to release and let go of the past, because only then can you create something new for your future, because you don't want to take the past energy into your future. You have to go in with the intention of letting go, releasing, trusting there's better out there in the universe, going through this transformation, being at the best version of yourself, and being happy and confident within yourself emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. And then, that's really when the twin flame can, understand your, your energy. You can't just do it blindly, hoping that they will. You really have to have the intention of, no, I'm going to focus on myself. No, it's going to be purely for the reason of letting go, transforming yourself, because otherwise the universe will know that, deep down you've only done it because you want your twin flame back. You have to do it for the right reason, and the right reason is mainly for yourself. Right? Okay, so you have to do this for yourself. That's the thing with the Magician. It's about manifesting. You can do it, you can create it, but you have to be able to put in some very healthy boundaries. You have to figure out what it is that you deserve. And you really have to do this whole letting go, transformation thing on your agenda. Not for them, not thinking in the back of your mind, it's just for them. But, doing it so much so for yourself, because you're going to have that choice. They're going to come back around regardless, is what I'm seeing. But do it for yourself. It will help you. There's a lot of fantasies that you have in regards to your twin flame. There's a lot of things you think about. You want to be with them. You've been stuck in this very dark energy, and you've been thinking a lot, and you've been having a lot of dreams, and just seeing a lot of things just in general in your life, and it's really, really impacting you. And this is why this transformation really needs to occur. With this transformation, especially with this wild card, you really, really need to be able to put in some very healthy boundaries, This woman is, essentially, she's naked, right? She's naked, just a lot of releasing, a lot of transforming, but she's also very well balanced with those 2 wands in her hand, and she is very much so protected. So you want to be able to put in some very healthy boundaries as to how you should be treated. Everything else is in the exterior. Putting in those healthy boundaries, very, very important. So we have the Magician, which is number 1, but we also have the Fool here, which is 0, and this is starting things from scratch. So essentially, you cannot take the past into your future, which is why I'm saying you have to heal yourself for yourself, you know, because if you don't heal yourself for yourself, you're just going to take your past problems into the future. We don't want to do that. We want to start from 0. You want to start, if you choose to be with them, which we see with the Judgment card, you want to be with them in the future with a fresh, clean start. I was going to say fresh, clean slate and fresh, clean start. Said it at the same time. Anyway, so that's about a new beginning that is starting. So there's a cycle that needs to end here. You know, the World card is also about a cycle, but the World and the Chariot are also about traveling. So you may travel with this person in the future as well. So that's something I'm seeing. But, you know, it's about cycles. And once this wheel turns, abundance comes your way. Fortune comes your way. Things that are meant to come your way because you have really adapted to yourself. You've gone through a huge transformation. You've bettered yourself. You've done a lot of releasing and healing. More so for yourself than the twin flame. And you've really manifested something. There's a lot that's grown and happened and bloomed in the situation to your benefit, to your power, especially with this Hierophant as well. There's potential here for the future for sure. But it's up to you to really work on yourself and to, you know, allow for things to naturally happen, because it's a spiritual connection, which means that they can feel your spiritual energy. So, Leo, this is your reading. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much to those of you that have subscribed. Don't forget to comment down below if this resonates with your situation. Let me know how you found the reading, and also don't forget to check out the description box below for information on my free reading giveaway, private paid readings, and my bracelets, which are on Etsy. I hope you all have a lovely day, night, wherever you are. Take care, everyone. Bye!